Hey there, my name is Austin Norris. I'm a movement therapist and personal trainer and the founder of Primal Motion here in Toronto, Canada. Today I'm going to show you a little routine that I do on a pretty regular basis to work on restoring my wrist extension and my supination. These are areas that are commonly weak for individuals who do a lot of weight training, rock climbing, also folks who are on a computer a lot, kind of collapsing into this pronation pattern, into this flexion pattern or we kind of ignore extension supination a lot. This can often lead to compression, stiffness in the wrist around this area here, as well as into the elbow here, overdevelopment of the forearm flexors and underdevelopment of the extensors here. So there's a three-step process I'm going to show you today. One of them is going to be releasing the soft tissue in the hand and the forearm. The second step is going to be exercises to strengthen the wrist extensors and supinators, and then the last exercises are going to be for the hands. So first up, I like to use a therapy ball or cork ball, golf ball, anything to just do some self massage for the inside of the palm. This is going to help to release the soft tissue here to open up the range of motion in the hand. You can do this against a flat surface or against your other hand if you'd like. And I'm just basically rolling along the soft tissue in the base of the palm there. You can get anywhere from 30 seconds up to 2 minutes on that. Should be a little bit uncomfortable, but not really too painful. Next step is to work on releasing into the forearm here. Now if you like, you can just kind of do like a basic self-massage technique. Kind of work on stripping out the tissue. You could also kind of go in with your knuckles. When you do this, it shouldn't be too painful. You don't want to bruise yourself. You don't want to hurt yourself. If you're not familiar with self-massage, you might want to be careful with that or skip this step. That's all right. Personally, I like to use fascial abrasion technique. If you've worked with me before, you're probably familiar with this. This is basically a tool to work on releasing the adhesions in the soft tissue and the fascia. And what I'm going to do here is just work on really gently opening up the tissue, working from the inside of the elbow right to my wrist. Not using a lot of pressure here. This isn't painful. And I'd maybe spend again, anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes here. And the point of this is just to open up that wrist, open up that hand, so when we go into our strength exercises, they'll be a lot more effective. We'll be able to do them with greater range of motion. All right, once we've done that, the next step is to go into our wrist exercises. So a very common popular tool, fantastic for wrist and elbow work, is the TheraBand Flex Bar. First exercise we're going to do is wrist extension. We're going to take the hand that we're not working to just kind of stabilize it in place, and then the hand that we are working, we're going to go into this deep flexion, kind of twisting in. So when we start, we have some resistance. From here, we're going to twist up on the exhale, and then slowly unwind from twisting, throttle down for a few seconds, and then up, and then down. Now, when we're doing these exercises, the wrists, you'll have a better chance rehabilitating them if you do high repetition. You want to really build the endurance there. So I'm not trying to really twist and use a lot of power. Just kind of slow and steady on this one for 10 to 20 repetitions. I'm also trying to avoid using my shoulder, trying to isolate movement to the wrist there. Next exercise, it's kind of like opening up a bottle. So I'm going to hold it this way, and I'm going to twist in this way here, going into some flexion at the elbow as well, getting a nice solid grip. And then from here, I'm going to twist out with the wrist, but then also with the elbow, doing extension. Yeah, this is a really great exercise to work on strengthening through here, releasing the bicep as well. Last exercise with this is supination. So we're going to rest this against the table. I'm going to use my other hand to stabilize my elbow joint, and then I'm just going to twist. So my shoulder isn't moving much. I'm not letting my elbow move side to side. Just that supination, just that opening. Again, down with control. That down phase is really important. I'm going to work on that control, that eccentric loading there. Excellent. So those are the wrist exercises. The next step is to go into the hand exercises. There's a couple tools that I like to use. Either one is great. This is called a grip saver. It goes for about $15 to $20. You can order it online. I know Mountain Equipment Co-op sells it here in Toronto. And it's basically just a stress ball with some elastics on it. And we can work on just the hand by just opening up the fingertips like that. Kind of cool. There, if we wanted to, we can integrate the wrist, so go into this flexion, extension, and then opening the hand. Or we can even bring the whole arm into it, working the elbow joint as well. There we go. Again, 10 to 20 reps of that. And then the last tool, this is a new one I just got today. It's also from TheraBand. This is called the Hand X Trainer, I believe. Same kind of idea as the Grip Saver, except a little bit of a different format here. It's kind of this, almost kind of like jelly sponge. And it's got these inserts for your fingers. Again, you can close and then open, close and open, just like that. Cool, so that's it. That's a little peek into my routine to work on rehabilitating my wrists. It's done a lot of good for me. My elbow joint's starting to open up, my wrists are opening up. I'm not experiencing as much pain in these areas. So hopefully it will be helpful for you too. Again, my name is Austin Norris. You can learn more about what I do at primalmotion.ca. I offer workshops across Toronto here, personal training, postural correction, a little bit of manual therapy, holistic lifestyle coaching. So check it out, and thanks for watching.